Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 40-yard line. Rodgers aiming to pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he stopped it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Again, it's Jones. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs from 17 yards out. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point off and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps in. And all deep in his own territory. Coughs up the football. And this is going to be Packer football. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Both incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense putting to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Brissett. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's
That's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down. And he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Brissett right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. Now, I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, 52 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Browns drive about to get started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down. A first throw now for the backup Watson. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air according to Next Gen Stats. Wow. Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
That's complete to Bell over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Watson off play action.
Bell brings it in across the formation.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Bell,
37 yards.
and the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Completes it again to Dobbs.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Rodgers now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that one. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. After the interception, here's Watson.
They'll get this to Bell.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Caught here by Bell. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Watson going to try and run it.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And And that's going to make it 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash. This from 33. York able to send this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Four yards remain for second down. To throw is Rodgers. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Rodgers gotta have this one. Touchdown. Aaron Jones. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Crosby with the extra point. And now things get a little more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did well to make that play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20.
They know that old... It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Rodgers. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3-2 situation.
And this is an absolute big third down that's been set up here. There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
And they want this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw, Rodgers.
He'll go right back to Tunyon.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. To throw is Rodgers.
Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Rodgers.
A check down here to Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Time.
Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this one is incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. The 10-yard line. That's a Packers touchdown. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were. And I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. We're still winning. We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. Now Watson, his first throw of OT. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So a win here for the Packers. Well, we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, you have to be